Hey everyone, my name is Fluid Fernando and welcome to my new tutorial. This is one of my favourite songs of all time. This is Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. This is going to be a song which is going to teach you how to play the accompaniment rather than the melody, because I think this is a song which deserves to be sung to. And if you want to learn how to play the melody, just leave a comment in below and I'll work on doing a tutorial which includes the melody as well. But I think that you should give this a go with the accompaniment to it. And if you know a singer or you are a singer, you can play along to it and sing at the same time, and hopefully it should sound really, really good. This video is aimed to beginners stroke improvers. If you are confident enough to try this out on your own, then you can go to a website called www.ultimateguitar.com. You can find all the chords from there and then you can start playing from there. For those of you who can't, then watch this video and hopefully you'll be able to play it by the end of the video. Okay, cool. So the first thing I will do is I'll just show you the general rhythm of how to play, and it's the same all the way through, and then from that I'll then teach you what the chords are and how to play them. So we start on here. So it's quite slow. Okay, so it's not too difficult. Now once you get the general principle, then you'll be flying. Okay, so I'll teach you how I did it. This is by no means the official way to do it or anything like that. This is just my preferred way. I think it sounds quite nice. Feel free to change it up if you want to as well. Cool, so if you just focus on the right hand for now, and you just have a look at the rhythm in which the notes are being played, because it's going to be the same all the way through, and then I'll just do that quickly and then show you what notes to play. Okay, so if you look at the right hand, you're playing the whole chord, and then you're playing the first note of the chord and then repeating that chord again. So if you just sort of practice that. And it's all the way through, it's like that. Okay? On the left hand, have a look at the left hand now. So what I'm doing is I'm playing an octave of the chord, so this is a C chord in this example, at the same time, and then I'm pressing the fifth of the chord, which is, in this case is a G, like that. Like so. Okay, now it's going to take a bit of you getting used to do both of these things with the same hand, two-handed, but just try on a metronome if you've got one or something like that, or just try one hand at a time and then we'll get there. Okay, although you can play in any way that you want, this is just an example of how to play. So just practice this kind of thing. Okay, so this first chord is a C, so I'm pressing C, G and C here. And on the right hand, C, E and G. This is a C chord, regular C chord, nothing too complicated about that. And when I move on to the next chord, with my right hand, I'm moving from this G up to the A, and this is called an A minor chord. From there to there, just moving that one finger from G to A. Yeah. And with my left hand, I'm doing quite a big jump, so I'm going from the C's here, all the way up, to A's and an E in the middle. So from the C, like that. Okay, so you've got to practice that, going from the C to the A minor. Right hand should be pretty easy, left hand not so. Just practice and you'll get there. So you go C to A minor, you double that. So this is the bit that goes, heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. Right, and the next note is to the F. So you you're going from A minor to F. So to do that with your right hand, you just move your finger here from your E to your F. That's an F chord. And then you move your left hand down to the F, C, and F. Yeah? Let's do it. So it goes, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really, like that. Okay? So just practice going. Okay? The next chord is a G. So to do that, everything is going up one white note basically. So you move your right hand there, and your left hand there. Okay? But for the purpose of this, I recommend, don't press that B, I recommend just having these two, because the tune is going quite high at this point and we just want these two. So you go, you don't really care for music. You see what I mean? You can do the whole thing. You don't really care for music. Like that, okay? So just to repeat that bit again. So it goes, David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music. Yeah? So C to the A minor to the F and G. But I'm not placing that B there. I'm just doing this. Okay? So that's that. You don't really care for music. Do you is back to the C where we were at the start. Do you? Okay? So it goes, David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? Okay. Now, the next chord after that is back to your G. So you go, but you don't really care for music, do you? Like that. So you're going from your C to your G. So G is back to this G with a D, and B, D, G up here. So one more time, I'll just go from the top and then we'll move on to the next bit. So it goes, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes. Okay, the next bit's getting trickier, but it's not too bad. So you start from the C again, so you go, but it goes like this, just as you started before, but I think we started exactly here in fact. Yeah, exactly here. So C, G, C, and C, E, and G there. So it goes like this, and then what we're going to do is we're going to sort of go up in a 3, so it goes to the F, to the G, to the A minor, okay? And I'll just sort of go through that slowly. So from the C, goes like this, the 4th, so that's going F, F, C, F, A, 4th, the 5th, the minor 4, so do that again, goes like this, the 4th, now you don't have to follow my left hand exactly how I'm, like that, you can go, something like, it goes like this, the 4th, the 5th, the minor. I'm just with the left hand and just pressing them once. It depends what's easy for you. It's hard to know, you guys, whether you can do half the stuff that I'm doing here or not. If you can, then great. If not, then it just requires a bit of practice. Dumb it down a little bit. For example, throughout the whole thing I'm using 2 notes here with my left hand and using a 3rd note here. Maybe if it's easier, just go with one hand. Heard there was a